U of L's chair of Pan-African Studies described a group of Kentucky lawmakers as white supremacists at a JCPS event today. It came as he was being honored by the state's largest school district.
WDRB's Darby Bean breaks down the back and forth at a Hall of Fame induction.
JCPS honored 7 people Tuesday as members of the district's Equity Hall of Fame.
That looks amazing.
We want to ensure that every child has what they need.
This event comes not long after more than 12 Jefferson County legislators called for the immediate resignation of the district's chief equity officer, Dr. John Marshall, over a social media post aimed at young people, saying in part, quote, "The majority of whites could care less about you and have no issues harming you." The group of Republican lawmakers said that post is absolutely unacceptable. JCPS saying those comments were not made on behalf of the school district. Marshall, still on the job.
These are titans in the field of everything they do.
Introducing the Hall of Fame members on Tuesday. One of those new members, Dr. Ricky Jones, using his speech to say Marshall had been attacked, then named the lawmakers one by one who demanded Marshall's resignation.
These are white supremacists. And when I talk about white supremacists, I'm talking about people who feel that because of their race, they are the only ones who have the right to think, know, and decide. To think about what the problems are, to know what the proper solutions are, and to decide what is going to be done.
Jones also singling out what he called efforts against diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI. Kentucky lawmakers proposed a bill this year to abolish diversity-focused offices and race-based scholarships at public universities. The legislation did not pass.
The greatest threat you face right now is white supremacy, which is in disguise as the anti-DEI movement in this state.
WDRB reached out to Kentucky Senate leaders who didn't immediately comment on Jones's remarks. We've also reached out to the House. A University of Louisville spokesperson has not responded to a request for comment.
I'm encouraging you, as these legislators and others will return to attack you and your children with anti-DEI legislation, which is really the maintenance of white supremacy legislation in this state at this time in the 21st century. You better fight back.
JCPS said Superintendent Marty Polio was unavailable for an interview and that the remarks are Ricky Jones' personal comments. Reporting in Louisville, Darby Bean, WDRB News.
Jones was not the only Hall of Fame member to call out lawmakers. You can read that part of the story online at WDRB.com.